everybody, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha. So if you've been enjoying the content I've been putting out, I recommend subscribing to the channel. By subscribing, you'll be notified every single time I put out a new video. At the moment, I'm putting out 3 videos a week, and they're straight tutorials on, how to throw or putt. So today, I wanted to talk about, is it easier to snap a heavy disc, 175, or a lighter disc, 160? Which is easier to snap when you throw it? When you're throwing your disc to get maximum distance, a lot of that requires your wrist, to snap and throw the disc, when it's in front of you here. So I think a lot of people don't put a lot of thought into that, and they just buy a max weight disc, 175 max weight disc. Because whenever I find discs out here on the fields, I always look and see if it has the weight of the disc written on it still. And everybody's always throwing a max weight disc. But when you're throwing your disc, the weight of the disc needs to match your arm speed. Your arm speed that you throw dictates how heavy of a disc you should throw. You want to try to get your disc, to work with your arm speed. If you have a slower arm speed and you're throwing a max weight disc, it's going to be harder for you to get, more snap on that disc, because of the weight of the disc. If you get yourself a lighter disc, it's going to be a lot easier for you to snap through to make the throw. When you go out and buy, a disc and you look at the chart, the flight patterns of the disc don't change from the weight of the disc. So when you buy a lighter disc, the flight pattern is still the same as if you bought, a heavier disc. I've tried, I've dabbled with this just to see, and I bought a really lightweight destroyer. So my regular destroyers are all max weight 175. This destroyer I bought at a 160, just so I can see how it feels on my arm when I release the disc. I can feel a difference in the weight of the disc. When I throw the lighter disc, it feels light to me. But I can actually feel a difference from throwing, the lighter 160 compared to the 175. The 175 feels better in my throw, and it works for my arm speed. The 160 still, I can put it out there, I can still get distance with it, but it does feel light in my hand. I can feel the lightness, and it's too light. It just doesn't feel right. So there is a difference, between the weights. I recommend trying at least, like I said, I went from a 175 to a 160. I have another destroyer that's a 170, and I can't tell much of a difference from 170 to 175. They seem pretty similar, but going, another 10 grams down, I could really feel the difference. So I recommend, whatever you're throwing, if you're throwing a 175 and you're not throwing 400 feet, I recommend trying, you know, maybe get a 160 and see if you can snap the disc harder with that lighter weight of disc. So it's very important, you know, for throwing the disc as far as you can, you know, to get better snap. And so I just recommend, you know, at least buy one disc, maybe give it a try and see how it works with your arm. So anyways, this is Michael out in Maui. Aloha.